Today is the first day of replacement week. During the 7 Legend days, anyone who resides in top 50,000 will go to Legend 2, and anyone in top 10,000 will go to Legend 1. As you can see, we had a nearly perfect day on offense, plus 310 trophies with only one fail. And for defense, I think this is a perfect defense because 3 1-star defenses, which I think is just amazing. It's pretty crazy that a Th17 base can get 3 1-star against a Th18 players in a single day. And the base link is in the pinned comment, you can check it out. So with nearly perfect attack and perfect defense, you would expect us to be number 1 Th17 player or at least finishing top 50,000 globally and promote to Legend 2, right? But actually, that's not the case. We are currently only ranked 17 among all those Th17 players. I don't think our global rank today is even within the top 50,000. Let's take a look at the top leaderboard. You will notice that some players already got a lot of attacks and defense records, and yet they haven't reset yet. So technically, we are getting a slight boost in ranking, but even though we are still far behind. Players at the top leaderboard are getting over 140 trophies on their first day, and that is just crazy. But if you look at their defense, they only receive 3 defense a day. That means even if all those 3 defense were being tripled, that would only lose around like 120 trophies compared to others who get all 8 defense in a day. Even you got 3 1-star defense, pretty good defense just like me, you're still losing around 240 trophies, which is way higher than 120. So the defenses is very unevenly distributed among players. This is a very common thing in the first week of the Legend season. In the past, it wasn't a big issue because by the second week or the third week, everyone starts getting close to 8 defense a day. Even if you are lucky, you still might get 7 defense, and 7 and 8 is not that much difference. So the players who are lucky in the first week will gradually drop in ranking, and by the fourth week, which is the final week of the Legend season, everyone will probably end up where they deserve to be. But now, there's only one placement week. There's only 1 week to determine the final ranking. That means instead of just having a strong attack or strong base for defense, sometimes being lucky, like only getting 4 or 5 defense a day, because even more important. But on the positive side, this uneven defense distribution problem also means that as a Th17 player, you still have a chance to reset in top 10,000 in global and make it into Legend 1. You basically need 2 lucky days with fewer defenses. If you get 1 lucky day during the 7 Legend days, you might make it into the top 50,000 and into the Legend 2. If you are lucky enough to get 2 Legend days with a very lucky fewer defenses, you could even reach the top 10,000 and get it into Legend 1. So to go into Legend 1, you need 2 lucky Legend days. And of course, this only works if you are consistently getting around 320 trophies on offense every day. But if you are playing 320s every day but with no lucky missing defense, your ranking will still probably be below top 50,000 and you will end up staying in Legend 3 despite you are going pretty good in attacks. So yeah, I'm pretty hoping to get at least 2 lucky days during the placement week to push into a Legend 1. And anyway, let's go back to today's attacks. A double rage base with the lava launcher and the clan castle in the core. So when you are facing this base, you can use the fireball on one of the rage tower area just like this. And After you get the value one of the race tower, then you can use a giant arrow and the rocket backpack on the clan castle and the lava launcher in the core. And the rest of the race tower area, you can use the overgrowth to deal with that once the race tower get activated or something, and you can easily get a tip over sure. So now let's use the giant arrow and also the rocket backpack combo to snipe everything in the core, and also to send the king, queen, and the dragon dude to funnel for the flowers so we can path the flowers into the core of the base. And watch out for the race tower area. We can use the overgrowth spell once the race tower get activated, or we just use it right now to redirect the flowers pathing. We don't want the flowers to go outside, that's why we use the overgrowth on the left hand side early. And after that, the long shot is gone, and we also drop a skeleton spell to distract the monolith, so we can get every defense very easily, and it's a tripper for sure. Since that the line from the 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock, I mean that defense tower to the lava launcher to the clan castle area, it seems to be a lot of value in the same line, but actually, if you see the earthquake, if you consider the earthquake cannot hit the clan castle and the defense tower at the same time, and that's why I didn't use the giant arrow and the rocket backpack right here. Instead, I'm trying to use the fireball right onto the bomb tower. In this way, we can get the clan castle, the lava launcher early, and we can consider a giant arrow from the monolith to the defense tower and the multi-inferno as well. Let's shoot the arrow, but we missed the arrow. And what's even worse is that the warden is choose to follow the giant instead of the queen. So now the healers, they are get split, and the fervors and the queen main army, they are all getting split. Everything is going to be weird. We are going to attack with the fireball rocketloon warden wolf version, but with fervor army is very weird. So to save this attack, let's overgrow on the race tower area to remove the side damage on the right hand side for the servers, and for the damage on the left hand side, we send the king early to tank for the expo and the ricochet cannon. With a good synchronization for the heroes, now the maneuver army only need to care about the damage in the front. And even for the frontal damage, we have the ice golem. Just path all the ice golem into the core of the base and got the good freeze effect. Everything got frozen, and that's why even with only 1 or 2 healers are hitting the servers, but now most of the servers are still alive. Most of the bases are gone, and it's a triple for sure. The rage core compartment is pretty scary. You can try to use a risky fireball maybe onto that ricochet cannon or the multi-altar tower in the core to get most of the rage area and the clan castle. But if you think this method is too risky, maybe let's just try a easy method. So instead of fireball into the core this time, I will just fireball on the outside just to get an easy funnel. And for the giant arrow and the rocket backpack combo, I would like to use it into the core of the base. So now let's path the flowers and earthquake in the core, the dragon duke, and then the giant arrow just get the clan castle, the lava launcher, and the race tower in the core. And I just overgrow on the right hand side, so now we can ensure that all the fervors army are going into the left hand side, they are not getting split. And after that, there are still some buildings into the core, and for the left hand side of the core, I mean that multi-altar tower and the multi-inferno towers, we don't have to worry about that because the fervors can get a free hit on the outside. So those buildings in the core on the left hand side will get destroyed, and the buildings in the core on the right hand side I mean the ricochet cannon and the multi-infernal tower here. There are only 2 buildings right now, so we don't have to worry about that. So even though that Rage Core and Clan Castle compartments seem to be scary at start, with a good plan, we can destroy them step by step. We don't even need a crazy fireball, just planning and pathing, and it's a triple for sure. A very scary Rage Core base, and for this base, I usually use a overworld spell on one side and use all the other 4 invisibility spell into the core Rage Tower just to get all the Rage Core area. But maybe this time I will try something new. Let's try Fireball onto that Monolith and the Clan Castle area that also gets some good value. And after that, maybe let's just drop a totem. We just send the healers into the wrong way, so the Archer Tower is taking out our healers. That's why we drop a totem. And after we take out that multi-Archer Tower, or maybe one more the Darky Laser storage, then we can path further onto the left-hand side. Our goal is to use rocket launchers to open up the walls so that all the men for the army can path into the core of the base. I mean, yeah, the core is very scary, and that's why we got a giant arrow, just got the rage tower, and some buildings in the core to reduce the damage, and that's fine. But the problem is that we just missed the giant arrow, and see that rage tower is still 1 HP and still stay alive. The Rage Tower activate in the core would do a lot of damage, and yeah, that's not a good case. So now let's path further into the core of the base, and we have a rage for that we have a freeze for that Rage Tower, so we can reduce some damage for the Rage Core area. And we also have some Infinite spell. Maybe we can just use some Infinite spell to reduce the damage from that multi-infernal tower. Maybe we can just use it right now. Nope, that's not a good Invis. We just kill the warden with the Invis. And see that tornado trap with the spring trap. All the furs are dead because of that spring trap. That's a very, very good spring trap in the core. So next time when I am trying to hit this base, maybe we should still fireball into the core, so this way the first army can go on the outside and won't get hit by the spring trap. And since all the first army are getting hit by the spring trap, so it's a foul, and that's the only foul that I got today. Okay, this is the last base we're going to talk about today. And as you can see, from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, there are the Raven's Tower, the the Multi-Inferno, Lava Launcher, Clan Castle, Monolith, and they are all on the same line. That means we can get crazy value with the Giant Arrow and the Rocket Backpack combo right there. So instead of fireball onto that line, we are going to fireball on one of the Rage Tower area. Just do like this and get that scatter shot and get every building into the Rage Core of the base. And after we are going to pathing our furthest onto the right hand side of the base, but before that, let's just let the warden click a little bit more to get a good pathing for the furthest. After the warden get that ricochet cannon, we can start pathing our furthest into the base. And maybe let's just start with the earthquake trick right here. Just drop 3 earthquake and the queen giant arrow, got everything into that core of the base and the clan castle as well. And after that, the furrow can safely path into the base. But oh my god, where's the warden going? Okay, I think he is still safe, he is still good. And oh my god, the spring trap. The warden is now very low. The forwards, please protect the warden. The healers, please heal the warden. And where's the warden going? It's going on the outside and died pretty early, and the queen as well. Now only one king is getting alive, and we are going into recovery mode. If it didn't do well, we might even get a 1-star fail. So maybe let's drop a poison for the enemy queen and use some super bars to funnel on the top side. And wait, how many buildings are they going to the Revenge Tower? I guess maybe it's 7, so we should use a Spiky Ball right now. Spiky Ball can target 8 buildings, and the Revenge Tower is gone. So we just get the Revenge Tower, that's the very good news. And then for the first army, they are split into 2 different directions. So for the first army on the bottom side, let's drop a overgrowth spell to overgrow 2 important buildings. So now the Mensurer army only needs to deal 1 important buildings. And for the top side, let's use a skeleton spell and some balloons to distract that multi-archer tower and the expo as well. So now with the good usage of spell, all the servers still stays alive. And after overgrowth spell, we can get all the bases with the totem to temple, and all those 5 servers attacking on those buildings is a triple for sure, even everything goes wrong. And this is all the content today. If you like the content, you can like and subscribe the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.